And we are live. Thank you, everyone, for joining another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time is actress and producer Rita Christine.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining our show. Um, so, for those watching and future watching, uh, Rita is an actress and a producer. She's currently working on the project Zero. Some of her other credits include Bloody Summer Camp, Dead Men Tell No Tales, Return of Slasher Nurse, and many more if you follow her on the IMDb page. So make sure to follow that. Um, Welcome to the show. And my first question, what made you decide to become an actress?
Oh, goodness. I was a model for a long time,
Okay.
and I always enjoyed theater, stage, and everything. Got really stage fright in high school, so I
Oh,
gave it up.
right.
Life-changing medical condition, just decided to say screw it and go for it.
Well, there you go. So do you remember the first time that you decided that this was something for me to do?
Something that I wanted to do
Yes.
continuously, yes. Yes, I was on the set of You're Dead. You're fucking dead, actually, is what it's called.
It's literally right to the point.
Yep. I was on that set. I had such a great production team that I worked with, actors. It was so much fun, and I'm like this. I want to continue more.
Want to continue more, but not be dead.
Yes.
So, are you kind of the actress that likes to read the script and develop your character that way? Or are you an actress that is kind of spontaneous and whatever is thrown at you, you like to create?
It depends. It depends on the type of script. I'll read through some of the script, or I'll be given a character synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to develop that character, if it's a bigger part, I would like to read the whole script and see how everybody is supposed to interact. And then
Exactly.
I develop from there. Like, I've done, well, speaking of Zero, I can't talk much about it, but I was thrown into it. I was given the opportunity to do it, and given the qualities of the character I play, I'm like, all right, I'm winging this one. And it just worked. It flowed so well.
There you go. Sometimes the best performances are the ones that are just thrown at us, and we have to like mold the clay, so to speak, and
Yes.
deliver a performance. How good at you molding the clay. But do you feel that at some point in time, with being an actress, do you feel like it's something that you want to continue on for many years to come and keep doing it? Or is there a certain point when you feel like you'll want to maybe do something else?
Oh, well, I want to continue on as long as I can.
Okay.
Absolutely, as long as I can. Um, I'm already continuing on to other projects, other adventures in life.
Right.
So I've dipped my hand in trying to write.
Oh, there you go.
So still a work in progress. Nothing has been published yet. So
Are you like a short story writer or
short
kind
story,
of? Okay.
short story.
There you go. Do you have a certain genre that you like to write?
Always horror. Always
Oh,
horror.
I
I love horror. That is my favorite genre of movie.
like. So, do you feel like maybe because I've seen this with some other films where they kind of write short stories and then they make it into a film? Is that something that you would like to do, where they write little stories and you know loop them together in one film?
I don't know. I don't know. I love reading myself. I love, picking up a book and reading and getting lost in it and visualizing it myself. And that's what I would like to do for somebody else first. If it happens to get made into like a little anthology or whatever, maybe down the road, but not right away. That's not a goal.
Okay. Did you have any influence in like any kind of horror to be a writer?
I love Stephen King. I love,
There you
yeah, that I have very big collection.
go.
He
Yeah.
has always been my inspiration, and I have friends that are writers. Obviously, Christian Jensen.
Okay.
I've
Very
read
cool.
a couple of his books, and I'm like, he's just about as crazy as I am when it comes to writing.
Yeah. I know one of my favorite books is Christine. I've always loved that book.
Yes.
As far as the movie and the way John Carpenter brought that to life, is there a book that was maybe made into a movie that you really liked?
Oh, there's actually a couple, but as far as Stephen King movies, Cujo was the closest for me. That actually was the best that I liked. And there were a few that were very horribly made in the movies.
Or, is one of those Pet Cemetery? Are you not a fan of the Pet Cemetery film?
Oh, one of them is, yes, that is definitely one. The Mist was another one. I got
Yeah,
so angry watching that one. I'm like, that's not how it happens. It's not how it ends.
I have seen that. I do get a chuckle that they do that. One of the people that dies is from American Pie, the Terminator out of everybody to go. So
Right?
there's the gag laugh that I feel.
Yeah.
But so as being a fan of horror, are you more fans of like the monsters of horror, or are you more like into certain, like fan of like maybe like the serial killers and like the other kind of bad things? Or are you more kind of like the original monsters like Frankenstein, the Mummy, Creature from
Well,
Black Lagoon?
I actually have all them on DVD. So I have my classic horror. I love classic horror,
There you go.
but I really enjoy the psychological horror. Something that really twists and messes with your brain. Yeah, I love a good slasher, but if you make me think and make me try and figure out who the killer is without giving it away right away.
Exactly. Scream, that's the one that always reaches out to me. That's my favorite horror movie. I love that. And I like it because it fits the timeline very well. Like it came very 90s. And then I like that anybody can be Ghostface. They're not like certain, frame. They're just whatever the robe and the mask is, and just how everybody thought it was this person. It's not that person. It's this person.
Yep.
And just how the cast plays off each other. So that's one of my favorite horror movies. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Or
I have a lot of favorite horror movies. It all depends on the style of horror, the subgenre.
there you go.
Because I love my 80s horror. And I don't know. It's more of a thriller, but Final Destination really screws with me no matter how many times I watch it.
The second one always freaks me out when I'm driving on the interstate. I see a love truck. Oh no, here we go. I'm pulling off.
Yep. Yep.
Pile up.
Oh yeah, I don't drive behind long trucks.
No. And what's interesting was when I was driving behind one time and it was like a cement truck, there was some cinder block that fell off and like hit my car. Like it broke off. and like it hit my windshield. I go, "It's happening! Get off! It's not my time. I'm gonna cheat the plan."
Right?
I was in college and I was freaking out. I'm like, I'll be home later. But I know that one. And then a movie that I was watching last night used to scare me when I was little was Fire in the Sky.
Okay.
And have you seen that? That's the alien
I
one.
haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh my goodness. In that movie where the aliens abduct, they put like this kind of like liquid blanket thing, and then it like covers your face, and it's like you can't breathe, and they
Oh.
cut like the eye hole. But like I was always like check myself at night, like it's not obvious. But
Yeah, I've had one movie traumatize me in my whole life, and that was Evil Dead.
oh, okay. Is
But
it
then again, I
because
did watch it when I was 6.
there you go? You open a book? No.
Oh, I can watch it now, no problem.
Yeah. That and Child's Play was the one that got to me when I was like 5 or 6.
Uh,
Didn't help that my sister told me it was going to get me every night. That didn't help. But yeah, that one always would scare me because she would just turn on the knob and then I couldn't turn it off.
oh, goodness.
I know. Now we watch it together and just laugh, but at the time it wasn't
Right?
funny. I was like, it's even funnier now. And I think that's what's good about horror is like you can have kind of like the psychological thriller, but you can also have that cheesy kind of comedy in horror, where
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it seems a bit ridiculous, but because it fits the bill of the story or the movie, that's why we love it. Like, I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space because it's ridiculous.
That is so good.
The cotton candy, tunes, and he shoots, and then he's got a dinosaur and everything.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hilarious, And then I just always crack up at that. And when the police officer and they hit him with the pies, and what are you gonna do with those pies, boys? And he's just a big pile. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I love that one. That's my cheesy. Whenever Halloween, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's the one to kick off with. But did you ever watch like any of the series? Like I'm trying to think like series they've had like Rose Red. I know there was like a Nightmare on Elm Street series. Were you ever a fan of that? Or are you more just on the films?
I'm more on the films because when you take the movie and turn it into a series, it gets lost. It does. It gets really lost.
Yeah.
Things are not the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah. You're like, I thought something happened to that character, but now he's over there.
Right?
I don't get it. But so tell me about with you being an actress and a producer, which one came more natural to you? Was it being the actress or being the producer?
Probably the actress, but most people would say the producer because I keep things orderly and know how to set things right.
Right. Got to run a tight ship.
Yeah.
So when you eventually you move on and you go like later into life, is there some dream kind of like project that you want to do?
Well, one of the things I've always said was I'd like to work with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm in the background or what, I just want to work on set with certain actors.
Right.
And Melissa McCarthy is one of them.
Oh, there you go.
The Rock.
Yep.
And Jason Statham.
Oh, wow. Those are all very good choices.
Yes.
I feel like with The Rock, it would be kind of a bit intense, because he has such that presence,
But I heard he's so fun on set.
Oh, I know, especially if he's working with Kevin Hart.
Yes.
And then Jason Statham, maybe if he did, oh man, I'm trying to think of some of the movies. The first one that pops in is The Expendables that pops in my head. But he's a really talented actor. And then Melissa McCarthy, I always liked her. I think she's funny. I liked her in Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
That was a funny movie. I even loved her somewhat in the new Ghostbusters, even.
Yeah, even though it wasn't.
Yeah. I think maybe you can agree with this. Sometimes is when they try and bring stuff back that's already nostalgia favorite, it doesn't go over as well.
No, it does not work.
Because we were like, no, we liked it back in 1985 or 86.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I did like the new Ghostbusters. I don't know if you saw that one.
I have. I saw that one. That one's really good.
I like how they brought Harold Ramis back, and I love the mini Stay Puft guys.
All the little ones running around.
Yes, I like that they're on the little hover thing and they're crashing into stuff and everything.
Oh yeah.
Especially when they do the barbecue and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really funny. Do you have a cheesy horror movie that you seem to enjoy? Like, is there anyone that's very cheesy that you're like, this is my film?
Oh goodness, my cheesy horror movie. I have a lot of cheesy movies that are, at least people call them cheesy. I mean, I love Rocky Horror Picture Show.
There you go.
It's not quite horror, but it is.
It kind of falls in the category.
Uh-huh. Oh goodness. I'm trying to think.
Well, you have like the Goonies. That's a cheesy horror movie. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Troll. Troll 2.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And the Leprechaun.
I never wanted to celebrate St. Patrick's Day for a while because, yeah. My sister used to make fun and hide behind things and do the leprechaun's voice.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I thought you were going to say because it was in the outer space one.
No.
Yeah.
There's so many cheesy ones, and I will watch them all.
Awesome.
I am the queen of watching bad movies.
Awesome. That's
along
great.
with being in bad movies. So.
Well, you're getting good inspiration to put back out on screen. But yeah, there's a lot of them. There's Night of the Creeps, Bloody Valentine. I don't know if you ever saw this movie. This movie was kind of a horror movie. Valentine, did you ever see that? Came out in like 99, 2000, and it had Denise Richards in it.
No, I didn't see that one. I'll have to check that one out.
Oh yeah, it was it definitely had, it was kind of cool at the time frame. But it was like this kid was picked on and he got sent to this reform school, and then he's going after the girls that kind of exiled him. He's wearing a Cupid mask. Going one after one. And I met one of the actresses, and she told me what it was like for her character to fall out of the window and get attacked. So I think like that's like that's one of my favorite horror movies, because it's like it's got a little cheesy, but there's quite a bit of kills and kind of like suspense. So got the guy from Bones in it. I don't know the guy's name, but
Oh yeah. I never remember his name,
yeah, I'm like the Bones guy. He's on the cover.
right?
I don't know his name though.
It was Angel.
Angel. Yeah. Um, so and then we think about like other movies like vampires. Like, did you enjoy Buffy the Vampire Slayer or
I did enjoy that. I did. I was for a short period of my life, I was very infatuated with vampires and wanting to become one.
oh there you go.
So yeah, I watched a lot of vampire movies. A lot. It's a very hard choice to choose between Near Dark and Lost Boys.
oh, there you go.
They're like
Place.
so tied right down the middle.
Yeah. See, I did watch some of the series, but the first one I saw was with Christy Swanson, so
Hmm.
I was a fan of that one, and Luke Perry and its cheesiness appealed to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a really funny and cheesy movie. And then I also like John Carpenter's Vampires.
Hmm. Oh
That's a
yes,
really good
that
one.
was a good one.
But did you rehear that they're remaking the Munsters? They're redoing
I
that.
did. I did. I've seen a couple of the behind the scenes photos that they post.
What do you
So
think
I'm
of Rob
curious
Zombie
when
doing that?
I'm curious. He did all right with Halloween, the first one.
Right.
Second one was a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, for some of his movies, like some movies I prefer more than others. Like I do like um House of a Thousand Corpses, and I do enjoy Captain Spaulding.
Of course, who doesn't
Bill
love Captain
Mosley.
Spaulding?
Yeah. But I didn't really care for I think it's 31.
That one wasn't bad to
It
me.
wasn't
What was it? It was oh goodness. Now I can't even remember it.
bad.
There was another one. Was it wasn't Salem Slot, was it? No.
That might have been
Yeah. That one got me. I'm like, I was confused halfway through it. And I'm
it.
like, wait, the story needs to be a little more explained.
Needs to be clear.
Yes.
But and then you think about some of the other movies, especially Moving On, and I have another cheesy horror one for you, Critters. There you go. That's
Oh, yes, I forgot about Critters.
you have to find the Kreitz.
Oh, yes. Just like
My,
Gremlins.
exactly. My favorite is when he takes the shotgun and he goes to shoot the critter, and he's like, "They got guns," and like they roll away together. Then they make a big critter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hilarious movie. So I enjoy that, and then I also enjoy Rose Red, even though it's a series. Like if I'm watching a long time, that's the go-to movie.
There you go.
I like it with a good story and a good twist, and sometimes you don't get that. What did you think? Were you a big fan of when The Walking Dead came on?
Not really. No, I watched a bit of it, a couple seasons, because all the friends I have that were on it, but I lost interest, especially when it's like, it's not practical. I
Yeah,
like I like realism, especially if I'm watching a show like that.
exactly. And just the way that they would always come up and survive, or they blow a bridge and they're still walking or something.
Right.
Or
Yep.
you're like, ow. But yeah, it did. I did think it put zombies more on the map, though. I mean, zombies was already on the map, but I feel like it pushed it up even further.
It did. It did. It made it more,
Mainstream.
mainstream again. Yeah.
Yeah. But I also enjoy kind of like even like cartoon horror. Like I love The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Yes.
That's really silly. Do you have like a favorite Simpsons Treehouse of Horror?
Oh, I just watched a couple of them too. The Treehouse of Horrors. I like the alien ones a lot when the aliens come.
Oh, Kang and
On the
Kodos.
Yes, hanging Kodos. Yes, they always cause trouble.
We're going to be presidents, and they have to vote for one of us.
Yep.
I kind of like Nevermore, where Homer is Edgar Allan Poe and Bart's the Raven.
Oh, yes.
He's like, eat my
Yes,
shorts,
yes.
Nevermore. So yeah, Homer's always my favorite when he does that, and especially when they do The Shining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the other one that was on the other day, was The Shining.
I like that they have that, and they have groundskeeper Willie. It's the shimmering.
Yep.
He's just he's my favorite, and but yeah, that one always cracks me up, especially when they're driving and then they have to go back and then they have to drive again. So Homer is definitely one of my favorite characters. Do you have a favorite character as far as Simpsons?
I actually, on The Simpsons, it would be, oh, I have a favorite character on Bob's Burgers. That's, but I mean, on The Simpsons, it would be more, actually, like, I like Maggie. I do. Even though she's not in all of them, when she is, she's up to no good. For a little baby, she is up to no good all the time.
Being an alien and all, too.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Who's your favorite Bob's Burger character?
Louise.
Especially when she lost her bunny ears and she was not happy. She brings the motorcycle gang to beat him up.
Yep.
Mine, I just like Bob. Bob's my favorite. He's always trying to be the voice of reason, but sometimes they don't listen to him.
Right. I've been told I have a little part of every character in Bob's Burgers except for Bob. Well, sometimes Bob.
Yeah, my favorite one is when they're learning to drive. Tina and Bob, they're driving, and he's like, Tina, there's a car, there's a car, and there's one car in the parking lot. They hit it.
You gotta do something. You gotta turn. You gotta brake.
Turn, make a decision. And then they're gonna say a butterfly flew in and distracted him.
Yep.
Yeah, Bob always cracks me up. But he's definitely my favorite character. And then I do enjoy Gene. He's a little ridiculous, but he definitely cracks me up.
Yes, he is.
I always like his Halloween costumes because he always goes out. Well, we're gonna end it for Dan-A-Plooza. Do you have anything else to say or promote?
Well, I will be at Waynesboro Comic-Con on June 25th. So anybody can come out and see me, get some DVDs, some pictures. I will also be at Scares at Kerrigan this year, the end of July.
Awesome.
So, Bloody Summer Camp will be out on demand on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, cable channels, on demand, June 14th.
All right. Well, we'll
Yep,
take a look
9 days.
and we will share that. And have a good evening and keep supporting Dan-A-Plooza.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.